Hello everyone, my name is Sadie. Welcome to my channel, YinReikiLight. And today I wanted to come on and do a divine masculine reading because I've been picking up on the energy a lot. Actually, I tried to do this video yesterday and the video stopped. And so I knew that was a message from my guides, like that it wasn't time to do the reading yet because I got a lot more information today. So the DM energy right now is like this fork in the road. They are in a big cycle of change and transformation on their path, on their ascension path. It's funny. After the reading I did last week, all I felt was this very, very intense sexual energy from the divine masculine. So they are lusting after you. They are dreaming about you. They are thinking about all the things that they want to do to you or wish they could do to you, or having memories of things that they have done to you in the past if you have been with your divine counterpart before. It's really, really heavily on their mind. However, they're running away from it. They're doing everything they can to avoid having to think about it, although it's like they can't avoid it. It's bombarding them. Everywhere they go, they're reminded of you. Everything they do, it's like they're getting the synchronicities and signs hardcore right now. They might be, sorry, one of my decks dropped, so I wanted to pick it up. They might be seeing your name everywhere. They might be running into people in public that look like you. They might be seeing, you know, obviously the number synchronicities like 1111, but they also could be seeing synchronicities like the birth date, your birth date, or a day that you guys like met, or an important day between the two of you. They're really, really getting the spiritual signs right now, and it's freaking them out because they're experiencing, like, every time they look at the clock, 111, 222, 1111, they're experiencing that really right now heightened. That energy has been heightened for them since Lionsgate, and there's a reason for that. So a lot of the songs that are coming up are songs about running, about the runner. The first song that came through was a song that was popular in the 80s. I love it. I'm an 80s baby. I love the 80s. I love the 80s. That's all I'm going to say. But it's a song by a group called A Flock of Seagulls, and it's called I Ran. So I'm going to do the lyrics right now. I walked along the avenue. I never thought I'd meet a girl like you, with auburn hair and tawny eyes, the kind of eyes that hypnotize me through. And I ran so far away. I just ran all night and day. I couldn't get away. A cloud appears above your head, a beam of light comes shining through, shining down on you. The cloud is moving nearer still. Aurora borealis comes in view. Aurora comes in view. And I ran so far away. I just ran. I ran all night and day. I couldn't get away. So that's one of the songs that came through. The other song is this song by Kanye West. It came out a few years ago. It's called Runaway. And I'm going to read the lyrics of this song because this one may resonate for those of you who have actually been with your divine counterpart in the past. This is a really, really great song about running. And so just a, disclaimer, there's some curse words in it. I'm going to read it because it needs to be read. But here's the lyrics for the Kanye West song Runaway. And I always find something wrong. You've been putting up with my shit for way too long. I'm so gifted at finding what I don't like the most. So I think it's time for us to have a toast. Let's have a toast for the douchebags. Let's have a toast for the assholes. Let's have a toast for the scumbags. Every one of them that I know. Let's have a toast for the jerk-offs that'll never take work off. Baby, I got a plan. Run away as fast as you can. She sends me pictures in my email. I sent this bitch a picture of my dick. I don't know what it is with females, but I'm not too good at that shit. See, I could have me a good girl and still be addicted to them hood rats. And I just blame everything on you. At least you know that's what I'm good at. And I always find something wrong. You've been putting up with my shit for way too long. I'm so gifted at finding what I don't like the most. So I think it's time for us to have a toast. Run away from me, baby. Run away. Run away from me, baby. Run away. When it starts to get crazy, then run away. Baby, I got a plan. Run away as fast as you can. So I'm not reading the whole song, but that's kind of the energy right now, is like they're very much trying to run. It's funny though, the other song that came up for me that I heard multiple times was that song by the Fugees, Ready or Not. And the lyric part of the beginning of the song is, ready or not, here I come, you can't hide. Gonna find you and make you want me. Ready or not, here I come, you can't hide. Gonna find you and make you love me. And why Spirit was giving me that song is Spirit was basically saying they are not able to run away from the inevitable. There is a change. There is a shift happening. Those who are meant to come into union right now are going to come into union during this harvest season, and nothing that they can do is going to stop that. So even though some are scared, they're terrified, and they're running, they're doing everything they can to run. Some are literally taking jobs in other places, moving away from where you have known them to live, doing everything they can in this avoidance sort of behavior to keep themselves away from you. But the universe is like, it's time for things to get together. So they can run, but they can't hide. And so the reason why I wanted to bring this message through, though, is that a lot of the divine masculines, what I was picking up on yesterday and what I pulled yesterday, because I did some shadow cards, a lot of them are going through a Pluto cycle in their lives. Pluto is the energy of Scorpio. Pluto is the energy of death and rebirth, transformation. So Pluto cycles bring people into a deeply dark, sort of deeper understanding of truth for themselves. It's a very, very deep spiritual initiation point for the divine masculine. However, themes of death, so some of them may be actually dealing with the death of a loved one or a death of someone that they're close to, issues of power, control, issues of isolation, and also, issues of just like sex and lust and just being in that energy of just needing sexual gratification. So all of these are things that the divine masculine is struggling with right now. But because it's a Pluto cycle, it's like Pluto breaks you down. Pluto is the destructive, conscious destruction. So it's like it'll take away everything in your life to show you your deeper hidden truths, the things that you're trying to run away from. You can't run away from it when you're in a Pluto cycle. And so because of that, a lot of them are going to come into a rapid awakening. And so that is the divine masculine energy right now. Here's the thing though. Here's a channeled message for the divine feminine. They want spirit, and when I say they, the universe, spirit wants you to release the divine masculine completely right now. Why? Because number one, the divine feminine energy at this point where we're at right now, especially since the Lion's Gate, is actually raising even higher, and to hold on to the attachment and the longing of your divine masculine right now and hold on to when union is going to happen is actually lowering your vibration. So they need you to sort of detach from that as much as possible This is kind of like a standstill moment right before the harvest gets reaped. It's like all the growth almost like slows down right before right before the harvest comes in. There's like this slowing down period. So for the divine feminines right now, for the divine masculines, they're amping up because they're going through this Pluto cycle. For the divine feminines right now, it's like it's time to slow down, conserve your energy, really, really focus within. Do you as much as possible, because you doing you and you raising your vibration is going to help your divine masculine in his process. But you can't get involved in his process. He's got to do the work himself. He has to do the work himself. You can't do it for him, and trying to force him to do it faster actually creates more resistance and is putting you further away from what you truly desire. So here is the divine feminine channel message, right? Embrace the standstill. Nothing you do right now moves you closer to your beloved. It is a time to let go, let flow, and focus all of your energy and attention on you. You are the universe. There is nothing and no one that can complete you. You are a unique masterpiece, the most beautiful and most special of creations. See your beauty, honor your wholeness, listen to your soul messages, and connect to your inner light and awareness. This right here, right now, is where you need to be. So that is the message for the divine feminine right now. Also, the other thing I'm getting really, really strongly, I mentioned this a little bit yesterday, is it's really time to release the past and to release the idea that anything that has happened up until this point was wrong. Release your expectations of what's coming next and release your disappointment of what has been before. If you can just do that, you will move quickly so far on your spiritual path, so far on your ascension path very quickly, because it completely releases resistance. That as this harvest period is manifesting, as we're getting into the month of September, you'll be ready to reap it. Okay, so I'm gonna pull a couple. I'll do this deck, the Lorena OG. Let's just get into the divine masculine energy. Let's get a deeper look. This is the Eternal Messages deck. Okay. I know you've been right. Let me read it. I am trying to forgive myself. So they're actually doing the work. They're doing the work right now, because this Pluto energy right now, for whatever reason, for the divine masculine, is kind of forcing them into it. They are growing spiritually, which is really great. Let's see what else comes up. Divine masculine energy. Spirit, what do you want us to know about the divine masculine energy right now? You will hear from me soon. No one can change my love for you. What else? For some, they want to reconcile with you. That's for those who have been with their divine counterpart before. What else wants to come through? They're definitely growing spiritually. They're looking into tarot readings. They're really just opening and expanding themselves spiritually in a big way right now. And the last card on the bottom of the deck is, I'm not hiding the connection for the wrong reasons. So again, they're in this Pluto cycle, Even if they're running, they can't hide. They can't hide for much longer. The universe is forcing them to change. Change is inevitable. Your divine destiny, your path is your path. The soul contracts that you have with your divine counterpart and what you have to come and complete in this lifetime, you can't run from them. So even if you're in a period of time where you've been in separation for a very, very long time, just know it's going through the process that it needs to go through now, so that, you know, you can eventually get into union. Because for those who've been with their divine counterpart, they want to reconcile with you. They're trying to forgive themselves for the things that they've done. They do love you. They will reach out very soon. Some will get their person to reach out to them this week. And they are growing spiritually. They're looking into tarot readings. They're looking into the deeper truth, the deeper meaning of things. They're getting bombarded with synchronicities. They're getting bombarded with signs and things that are reminding them of you. And so they're really at a space where they're like, okay, I can't run from this anymore. Even though they're trying to run, they can't run from it anymore. And so just remember, they're not hiding the connection for the wrong reasons. Let's get into the shadow work. Let's get into some of the shadow energy that the divine masculine is dealing with right now. Again, distractions coming up for them. They're in this avoidance, trying to avoid having to face themselves, trying to avoid looking at the truth of the connection, and really just doing everything they can to stay busy and stay distracted. Let's see what else comes through. So if you feel their energy pulling away, that's why. Their energy is pulling away right now because they're actually growing spiritually and they need to go through their process and their cycle. Manipulation has also come up. Denial. So some could be running because they're in denial. With this manipulation, I'm getting not just that they've manipulated you in the past, but they're just trying to manipulate all the circumstances and events in their life to hold on to a sense of control. Some are very angry right now, angry about the things in their life that are changing that they don't have control over. Because of that Pluto energy, a lot of times, again, it's the conscious destruction. So it's things that you can't control that just kind of fall apart or end. There's deaths. It's a very, very deep energy. Let me do one more. Avoidance. So that's where the divine masculine energy is at right now. Again, for the divine feminines, you don't need them to complete you. You are complete. You are the universe. The best thing you can do right now for yourself is to just attune you. Focus on you. Keep your vibration high. Keep your energy good, light, happy. Focus on your path, your purpose, your spiritual growth, because it is helping them. It is helping them. It helps them so much more than you even know. All right, so that is the quick divine masculine energy reading and divine feminine channeled message that wanted to come through today. I hope everyone is having a beautiful day.